Hello, welcome back to the Cursing Seamstress. Today I have a pattern review for a summer dress. If you're interested in seeing that, please stay tuned. Okay, I recently made this pattern. It is a Butterick 6205. It's a very simple summer dress. It comes in 3 lengths, and you have the option of a rounded a bottom on this one. I'll show you the line art there. So this pattern has very few pieces. It has the skirt, one piece for the skirt, and that is for the front and the back. They're both cut on the fold. It has a pocket piece, and I do recommend making this with pockets. It's the kind of dress that really lends itself to pockets. And then there is both cut on the fold. There is a front bodice and a back bodice. They're a little bit different because the front scoops down a little bit more than does the back. And there's elastic in the waist. There is also elastic in the front and the back, just a very short amount. And it does come with an elastic guide that tells you how long to cut that elastic. And it was pretty much right on. This pattern comes in, I guess, 2 groups of sizes. I bought the large, extra large, and that 2XL. And I ended up making the large. It is generously sized. I probably should have bought the medium. So like I said, I have made this twice. The first time I cut the large, the second time I still cut the large, but on the fold for both the skirt part and the bodice, I moved it over a little bit on the fold to lessen the width a bit, and I think that helped a little bit. So I would recommend this pattern. It's okay. I don't think there's anything really bad I can say about it. It's the kind of dress that I would wear to an outside event because it is pretty casual. And I probably wouldn't wear it to church or an inside thing. And I don't know exactly why that is. It just looks like the kind of thing you would wear to an outdoor festival that's very casual. This fabric, the reason I made this dress twice is partly because I'm trying to use up fabric in my stash. Most of the fabric I have are cottons. So this was a cotton polyester, I think, blend, because it does not wrinkle very much at all. It's fairly sheer. I probably should have lined the bottom of this, and I didn't. It's still wearable. The bodice is lined, so this is the lining. It's sort of an off-white piece. It's actually a cotton lawn, and at least I guess it's a cotton lawn. That's what it was advertised as, and that's what I bought it as. But when it came, it's so thin. It is smooth, but it almost felt more like a gauzy sort of a fabric, but it worked beautifully for this dress. At the end, I'm gonna insert pictures of myself wearing each one of these dresses. I hate it when somebody does a video and you don't get to see the picture on a real life person, so I'm gonna get somebody to take a couple of pictures of me wearing it. All right, I'm just going to, let me tell you about this. I'm going to stand up and show it to you a little bit better. This originally, I did put the pockets in it, but I noticed when I sewed one of the pockets in, I sewed it in going the wrong way. So it wasn't facing forward. I had one facing forward, one facing backward. And at that point it was sewn into the waist already for the elastic. And of course the side seam. I was not willing to unpick it because this fabric is not the strongest fabric. And I could see already in the pocket that there was a little bit of stress and pull on the pocket. So I just cut the pockets out and I serged all the way down where the pocket was. And it's fine. I would rather have pockets, and the second one does have pockets, but not this one anymore. So I'm just gonna stand up and show you. I do recommend putting in a little tag if you can for the back. Because the front and back are so similar. If you were to hold them up by these look like little rabbit ears to me, but if you were to match up the front and back with ties, you could easily see that the front does dip down lower. So you can always do that, but if you're just wanting to, you know, put it on to wear, you can, it's so much easier just to look for a little tag. And I just folded over a thin ribbon and sewed that in. So I'm just going to stand up and show you what this looks like. This is the top. These are the ties. And this is the bottom. I did do the scoop version where it scoops down, and that makes it a little bit more casual to me. I did extend the hem by, I think, an inch or so to give it a little bit more length. The inside, the one thing I do like about this pattern also is that when you're done, it really has a nice finished look here. Everything is encased here and nice and smooth. So there aren't any raw edges except right here where I cut the pocket out. And but otherwise it's just nicely finished. All right, the other one that I made, this fabric is really quite loud. I have had this fabric for probably 25 years or more. It is not sheer like the first one of these dresses that I made. So again, the same thing. I used white this time on the inside for the facing for the bodice. I still have my marks here. That's important to do is when you're putting this elastic in to make sure you mark clearly where the elastic is supposed to go. That's my little ribbon that I put in the back. And so this one actually turned out better because it is a bit smaller. Everything matched up. The instructions were very good. So yeah, I'm happy with this make or these makes. I don't know, I might make it again. This actually would be a nice cover up for a bathing suit or something, just to slip it over your head and wear it around the pool. Not sure where or when I'm going to wear these. Again, I would size down if you are looking at making it for a better fit because it is so generously sized. And that's really it. Upcoming, I'm still very interested in the independent pattern companies. I think I showed you one pattern that I have already made by Colette that I was really pleased with. I bought another pattern from a company called Jalie, Jalie, and my plan is to do a video on what I made, what pattern I made. So that will be upcoming very shortly. I made this for my daughter, and I would like to get some pictures of her wearing it. So that's it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you very soon. Bye-bye.